Alright. Are we live now? I think we might be live now. Now, so like I was saying, we're going to be painting up these Cadian shock troops. Alright, so we're going to be painting them up like the combat patrol. And we're going to have, we're going to build the one with the flamer and the one with the melta gun first. And then we're going to build the other 7. Yeah, we're going to build the other 7 that are just have las guns with them. Pretty neat stuff. Let's get started here. I have the instructions. Okay. And the instructions with flamer, it's number 13. Boy, isn't that lucky. So we're going to go with B47, B48 for the legs. Go. Where is B47? B47. Let me see. There you go, B47, B48. I got my X-Acto knives and stuff like that around here. Okay, let me turn on this other light. That might help a little bit too. There we go. Help me out a little bit anyway. There we go. We got those legs out. We never cut out more parts than we need or anything like that. Grab my X-Acto knife here. And then we're just going to trim off some of the stuff here. There we go, a little bit. You always want to be careful when you're cutting towards yourself with these things. These things are very, very sharp. Found out a couple times the hard way, but that's okay. Live and learn, maybe. Let's see. Go. Another thing I have is I have my files over here as well. My metal files, not like files like papers or anything like that. You understand? So let's put this down. I always like to put this back in the case because those are just razor freaking sharp. Alright, now the way I'm going to glue these guys is I got a bag full of toothpicks over here. And I use Gorilla Glue, the gel. Right? And the gel is really great, but it's just really thick sometimes. And the nozzle clogs quite a bit. So I try to avoid that. The way I avoid that is I just take the top off. We'll put the container over there. And there we go. I'm going to get a small toothpick. I'll put some glue at the end of the toothpick. See, it's like a gel type thing, so it doesn't go anywhere. Okay, it's not going anywhere. And then what we're going to do is we're going to find the spot right here. Go. And I'll put that over there. Go. And put these two things together right here. It came together real nice. Real nice. Okay. We're going to let that dry. And then, what else are we going to need? We're going to need B45 and B46. B45 B46. B45 and B46 can't be that far away. No, that's B45, I guess. Okay. So what's everybody else up to out there? Let's see what we got there with that. Then we have B46 right here. Okay. Sometimes these modern sprues are kind of hard to see where the parts are and stuff. It's really kind of weird, but that's all right. No, he doesn't get the backpack and shovel and stuff like that because he's going to be the flamethrower guy. Yay! So, I'll tell you what, let's take this. This stuff dries kind of quick too. Ah, here we go. And let's see here. Putting him on a stand. There we go. We're going to let that dry for a little bit. Flip back to YouTube over here. I'm doing this on my laptop. I don't see any viewers yet. No viewers. Oh well. Let's see what we got over here. Okay. Now, we're going to let him dry. Now what we're going to do is, let's get the multi-melta together here. There's the multi-melta. There's going to be B79 and B80. B79 and B80. B79, B80. Trying to find the parts here is kind of a pain sometimes. There's 80 right there. And there's 79 right there. Great. Okay. And then B79 is... Oh no, that was B79. B80 is what we're looking for. Okay, let's get some glue on this guy here. We don't want a whole lot of glue. We'll take a little bit of glue. Okay. And then, it's one thing I had to teach my son about putting these things together is glue control. I can do better than that. Here we go. Just a little bit of glue discipline. Come on. Here we go. There we go. Finally got a little decent amount in that thing. Here we go. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to get some more glue here. I'm going to put a blob there and a blob there. Go. More blob there. There we go. And I'm going to set them down on the stand here. Yeah, it's a bit too much glue here. Spread that out a little bit. Yeah. Pretty cool stuff. All right. Let me see how the stream is doing from the YouTube perspective. Nobody. Okay. All right. Let's get his torso built here. And then we can take that. Do that. See, we got torso there. Why do they put spray markers where they put them? There we go. So you'll be ultra careful when you use one of them knives, man. That's just it. It will cause you to get stitches. I can't stress that enough. Okay. See, now with the toothpick method I'm using here, right, we get a little bit of glue control because we can just... I know everybody's gonna tell me, well, you get the glue with the brush. I don't like that type of thing. I'm just gonna put it right here, just like that. There we go. Glue that there. Now, go over here. You gotta be able to use all your fingers independently when you do it like this, though. Here we go. If you're a subscriber to my channel, I just want to thank you for being a subscriber to my channel. If you're not, well, you should be a subscriber to my channel. We do a lot of cool stuff on my channel here. In addition to, we're starting to do Warhammer videos. We are starting to do a whole lot more stuff on the channel itself. My goal is to get up to at least 500 subscribers by the end of the year, and then 1,000 subscribers early next year. Alright, so gotta clean my glasses, give me just a minute. And the way we're going to do that is just by making great content for people. Now, one of the things you may have noticed is that when I showed you the sergeant I did, right here you'll see he's already primed. This isn't like Xandri Dust or anything like a Games Workshop primer or Army Painter primer or anything like that. What I did was I went to Walmart and I got the camo paint, the khaki camo paint. Really nice job. I think it did a really nice job, and I can't wait to do some more detail on him and the rest of this squad, to be honest with you. So the guy with the Milta gun is going to take, here we go, B77 and B78 for the torso. Let's track down these parts on here. Good, we must be getting good at this. Or we're just running out of parts on the sprue and it's getting less and less real estate to look at, so to speak. Go with B77. And there is, oh, excuse me, that was B78, like it matters. But now what I'm going to do is I'm going to hope That didn't cause any problem there. There we go. Little file there, just a file down that little bit. They didn't want to cooperate. But, okay. Pouch goes over that. Okay, great. Where's my super glue? Here we go. And we're going to set him just like this. There we go. I will give Games Workshop credit. They have done a lot to make their models a little more assembly friendly over the past couple years, which is really refreshing to see. Okay, dadgummit. There we go. I probably didn't let it dry on the stand enough. Come on. There we go. First world problems, right? Anyway. Well, those pieces go with him. Alright, now, let's we can do the guys with las guns now, I guess, or something. No, I don't want to do that, because then we'll lose track of where we're at, yada, 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 yada. Okay, beautiful. Let me switch over to YouTube here. See if we have anybody on the stream. We still don't have anybody on the stream, do we? Nope, sure don't. Stream is healthy. Analytics, nothing going on there. Just a second. No. Okay. Alright, now, I could get the, super glue accelerator or whatever it is, but I didn't want to do that. I was hoping that, oh, well, that could be why too. Bottom of his feet weren't actually flat. Again, I'm being very, very careful when I do this. If you encounter any resistance using the knife, stop where you're at and reevaluate your position. Okay? Go. Let's try to get him on a stand here. There we go. And while we're waiting to put the torso on him, let's go back to the flamer guy here. Let's get the parts for the flamer that we're going to need. The parts for the flamer that we're going to need are going to be B55 and B53. B55. Where's B55? Here we go, right here. These are the fuel tanks. Promethium, isn't that what they call it in the 40K universe, I think? Great, great, great. We can clean that up in a minute. That's B55, B53. Kind of hard to miss that. Big freaking flamer. There we go. And then the other side of it's going to be B54. 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 Where is B54 at here? Might be on the other sprue. It's 54, right? Yep, B54. Alright, come on, B54. We all know you're there. B54, where are you? Guess it's not on this sprue either. Go back to this first sprue. I don't like the way they lay their sprues out. A lot of the times it's just jumbled in there. There's no rhyme or reason really to anything that they do. 54 right here. And I realize that they have a computer do this now to make things more efficient with their sprue space and everything like that. But I just don't like it. Alright. Good. Let's see. Do we need anything cut off? It we sure do. Okay. Get the hobby knife. Go. Great. There's glue on the handle of my hobby knife. Great. There we go. A little bit off of him there. Go. Cut the opposite way, so I'll slice my finger in half. Then let's get that off of the strap there. I watched AEW wrestling tonight. Boy, what a big mistake. That shows the shits. Which is really disappointing, because I'm a lifelong professional wrestling fan. And when I heard that, you know, Tony Khan, Jacksonville Jaguars, stuff like that, was going to form his own wrestling company, I was excited. I was very, very excited, because I was like, great. Chance for, the WWE to have a little bit of competition. And I think that's been the problem with the WWE over the last, God knows how long, is they've had no competition at all. And even their product has suffered because of that. Because we all know that capitalism means innovation, right? You make a better product, yada, 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 and you get more, supposedly get more customers. Now, there are a couple gotchas to that as well that we all know of. When capitalism just doesn't work, because you see, and then they give you their anti-capitalist views, and things like that. It's like, well, capitalism does work when it's, implemented correctly. The whole idea behind capitalism is that the government works to keep the capitalist machine going. Well, how do they do that? Well, you see, the government should have high income tax rates for businesses and things of that nature, so that the business doesn't want to pay those taxes, right? So how are they going to avoid paying those taxes? See, it's okay to avoid taxes. It's not okay to evade taxes. And there is a very, very, very big difference between one and the other. All right. And that goes under him there. We'll go right there. Okay, great. Now, avoiding taxes is something like, hey, we got, we're going to end the year with, X amount of dollars that we don't want to pay taxes on that. So what we're going to do is let's invest in some new machinery for our business to make our business more efficient. Let's give our workers a bonus, right? Let's do this, let's do that, because we don't want to pay the taxes on that. So let's put the money to use, because everybody knows that the government is just going to waste that money when it gets it, right? So rather than pay, in some cases the tax brackets were 90%, right? So instead of giving the government that money, the businesses would, again, give it to their workers in the form of a bonus. They would maybe they would maybe invest in new machinery for their business to make their business more efficient and thusly more profitable. That's what people really don't understand as its core. Capitalism is not equal to a money grab, right? That's what it's become, right? And capitalism is one of the freest economic models out there. I know a lot of people don't like it. Well, it's late stage capitalism. That's the problem. Well, you know what? I think Donald Trump said it best at one of the first Republican debates back in 2016. When they were trying to get him for him declaring bankruptcy on his companies and stuff like that, and he admitted, open forum, he said, "Yeah, I did that." But the other people on the stage gave me the rules. They gave me the framework to do this. Okay, so we got him done. Let's get the other arm on him. Now, don't get me wrong, I think in a modern society that the government should supply certain things, right? I think the government should supply healthcare, and I think the government should supply education for all its people. I think that's just a common sense thing. Simply because that you're coming out real nice here, real nice, beautiful. Okay, because a healthy, educated populace brings everybody up. At that point, it's not an expense; it's an investment. Now, with that being said, there are some people who should not, under any circumstances, go to college. They just shouldn't. They're not college material. And you know what? There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with saying, "Hey, I'm not college material," or "Hey, you're not college material." Trade schools are not a bad thing. For some reason, we have, taken a downward look on trade schools, and I don't understand why. Okay, because there's always going to have to be. Let me see if I can use these to get it under. There's always going to have to be electricians, HVAC people. I live in Florida, man. If my freaking AC breaks, I want somebody out there to fix it like yesterday. You know what I mean? Okay? So, yeah, we want somebody to fix that. Electricians, plumbers, that type of thing. Those are all great professions. Like I said, not everybody is college material, and that's okay. I think it's when we moved, or when our great and glorious government rather moved manufacturing outside the United States of America to send it to places like China and everything like that, or when they allowed it to happen, rather, because they did allow it to happen, that the part of the cope was that we go, oh, okay, we'll just everybody has to go to college to make up for the fact that we lost so many jobs by moving things overseas. I want to give this guy, here we go, we'll give this guy the helmet with the bandana gimmick on there, right? There we go. Get me a little file here. But we all know that nobody is completely 100% ethical in business. The government's not ethical. Your government's not going to look out for you. It's just not going to happen. They have, oh yeah, we have employment laws to protect workers. Do you? Do you? You call the EEOC and see what they have to say about it, right? Well, did they say they fired you because you were black? Or part of or because of your religion, or because of your minority status, or because of, this, that, or the other. Hey, the flamer guy's done. Cool. Doesn't he look cool? Freaking sweet, right? Here we go. I don't know if the camera's going to catch the detail or not. Not there. Alright, so the flamer guy is done. That is just too sweet. I take out my pin vise and put a small hole in the barrel of the flamer. So, there we go. He's dry now. Cool. But unfortunately, the three favorite words of every American citizen is me, mine, and mine. Me, mine, mine. Yeah, we can agree as a country that we've got to cut costs, but what do we cut? See, that's where we can't agree on. And the national debt is just so freaking high. There's got to be there's going to be a stopping point to it at some point in the future, and it's not going to be pretty when it does, because a lot of people, unfortunately, have come to depend on government for everything, which isn't really that great of a thing, because like I said, government isn't going to do anything for you. Now, from somebody on the outside looking in, they might say, well, how did our government get so much control over our lives? Well, here's the thing, right? When something bad happens, something tragic happens, something that should never happen to anybody, right, happens, what's the first thing they say? There ought to be a law, right? So, like, a kid gets messed with, which is a horrible thing, don't get me wrong. It shouldn't happen. It shouldn't happen at all. I'm not saying it should. I'm just using this as an example, because we have something here in Florida called Megan's Law, I think it is, or something like that, when John Cooey molested that little girl, which was terrible and shouldn't happen. Should never happen to that little girl. Don't get me wrong, that's not what I'm saying. But people are like, there ought to be a law. And our government comes along with a law to help. Alright? Which is Megan's Law, which is a very simple idea. But the law itself is like 2,000 pages long. Well, why do you need 2,000 pages to say, hey, you shouldn't be able to molest a little girl, right? Well, that's because they throw in all kinds of extra stuff and everything like that too. Because we got to help this person out and this person out with government money and everything like that, and that's where the money goes. You see, so. And it's one of the funniest things I've told people is that if I'm running for office, right, I can't come up to anybody in the audience here and say, hey, you know what? If you vote for me, I'll give you $100. Right? That's buying a vote. That's illegal. You cannot do this, nor should you be able to. Okay, that's not what I'm saying. Okay, but if me and one of the viewers there, we'll call him Bob, right? If me and Bob are in Congress, we're both in Congress together. I can come up to Bob and I can say, hey, Bob, Congressman Bob, if you vote for my project, I will put an earmark in there for, $300 billion to go to your district, for whatever project you want to build, this, that, or there have been a number of boondoggles over the years that's happened with. Google the bridge to nowhere. That's kind of pathetic. And that's how the American taxpayers' money gets spent most of the time. The way we treat our veterans in this country stinks. The U.S. government chews them up, spits them out. And they treat illegal aliens better than we treat our veterans. Now you'll hear some liberals go, oh, well, no, illegal aliens don't get all this stuff. Yeah, they do. They do. And we pay for it. So the fact that we treat illegal aliens better than we treat our veterans is one of the more shameful things. Where does this go? That goes there? Okay. Is one of the more shameful things of the United States of America. And I believe in equal chances. I don't believe in equal outcomes. Did I get that? Let's see here. Am I in frame? Aha, that must be him right here. Come on. Get off there. There we go. I'm in frame, I guess, a little bit. There we go. Got it. Beautiful. Melted guy needs a head. Let me see. Anybody in the chat or anything like that going? No? Alright. Well, that's cool. So, get the head going here of him. The melted guy. What would the melted guy? There we go. I think we'll give him the head with the goggles on it. That's kind of cool. Looks like what I envision a melted guy having. Sorry. You gotta be careful when you use these files too on certain things, because a file will create a flat spot, and we don't want that. I'm gonna take another. Like I said, I love this toothpick method I came up with. I'm not saying I came up with it. I'm saying I just kind of figured it out one day. I'm sure other people have come up with it in the past. You know, so, I mean, it won't make the history books or anything like that. There we go. It looks kind of cool. I wonder if the camera will pick that up. If not, I'll put up some high-res photos later on. Is there... Maybe I need to get a better webcam or something like that. Let me know. Let me know if you think I do. I might have to. Alright, so we got 2 of those guys done. Woo-wee! Alright. Now, I think what we're going to do is... Yep, okay. I see one of the guardsmen we're going to do right now. We're going to do this guy, number 17. Where's he at? Here we go. Nope, still not in frame. Okay, here we go. This guy here, I'm going to do this version of him where he's like throwing a grenade, because that's kind of a cool action pose there. So let's figure out what we're going to need for this step. B89 and B90. Okay. 89 there. And 90. See, they don't put stuff next to each other anymore. That's just confusing. Oh, that's 68. Never mind. Might be on the other sprue here. B 89 and 90. And 90. Did I miss it? 89 and 90 right here. Did not miss it. Okay. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm not a complete libertarian either. I do believe that we already have a like a socialist type system in to a degree. You know, who pays for the roads? You know, everybody pays for the roads. Right? A libertarian will tell you, well, nobody should pay for roads. Well, how are they going to get built? You know? Well, private, you know, private companies should build the roads. Oh, that's great. So now, to get to the grocery store, I'm going to travel on 5 different roads and pay 5 different tolls because, you know, the people that built the roads are going to want to pay for them. It just doesn't work like that. You know, it just doesn't make sense. So we already have some socialist components here. Fire department, right, was brought about by, well, socialism, right? So we already have certain aspects of everything in America. And people don't realize that because they don't want to realize that. Where did I put those other legs? Did I drop them? I don't think I did. Okay, missing a part here that I know I took off the sprue. Oh, there it is right here. There we go. Kind of went along for the ride with those other guys. No, Billy, don't get in the van. Anyway, okay. Now, I do think the government does some things that are just totally stupid. For instance, the government, the pharmaceutical companies get big time grants from the government to develop medications. And then what do they turn around and do? They turn around and charge the American people a crap ton of money. If you don't have medical insurance in this country, you might as well just hang it up. Might as well hang it up, because one bad thing and you're done. And that's not right. That's not right. And I think that we don't have government-sponsored health care in this country, for the simple fact that it behooves businesses to keep it tied to your employer. Yeah, we're getting some views. That's all right. Hey, Ghost Panzer, what's going on? The pain. The pain of what? Oh, somebody even liked the stream. Thank you. Thank you for the like. All right. Now we're going to let that dry right there. Let me get him in frame a little bit here. Put him down here. Here we go. Is my camera too high up? I think my camera might be too high up. I don't know. It's the first time we're doing this. So you got to expect something to go wrong, right? Okay. Now, is there another cool, like, action pose gimmick that we can do here? Yeah. Let's see. Try to decide which one I want to do here. Oh, those are cool looking. Yeah, okay. I'll do those next. I'll let you in on what we're doing next. Let's say Vox. We don't have a Vox in this squad. The next squad will have a Vox caster in it though. What they've done with Vox casters in 10th edition is really kind of cool. So we'll see what we got here. Alright. So B60, B61, we're going to make this guy right here. That's running. There we go. That guy right here. That's running, got his hand going, stuff like that. I think that was kind of neat little action pose there. So B60, B61. Drag that outside the chat. There we go. Hey, how's everybody doing tonight, man? We're jumping up in views. That's nice. Let's see here. B60, B61. Again, finding these parts and these sprues. God, I wish they would just make their sprues make sense. I remember back in the day, B60, 61 right here. Okay, great. I remember back in the day, everything was just so much easier. The original box of Space Marines, I'm talking the original box of Space Marines, where you got like 30 Space Marines for like $20, right? If that. I know, right? everything was laid out a little more clearly. Yeah, let's talk about that for a moment, shall we? You know, we got AI coming up. Everybody's nervous about that. I don't know. I'm in IT, and I just don't know about AI yet. I mean, oh, it's clumsy, yeah, but it's getting there. It's getting somewhere. It's getting better every stinking day. It's getting better. That's what concerns me. Just holding these parts together here. Oop, there we go. So they can dry a little bit. Go. There we go. Got him on. It's always hard to do somebody that has like 1 foot up in like an action pose. It's always kind of crazy. So. That's the dude with his hand waving there. And yeah, alright. So we got 13 and 14, 17 and 14. Okay, great. Groovy. Let's see how he's doing. How's he doing drying? Yeah, this gel stuff glues kind of, dries kind of fast too. B87, B88. B87, B88. Ah, there's an 87. There's B87 right here. Here we go. And B88. Should be somewhere. 88 right here. Okay. All right. Who's watching my stream? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Here we go. Got that. Let me go back to my capture software so I can see whether I'm in here. There we go. Yep. Perfect. Here we go. Get this a little bit off of here. Again, being very, very careful with a vorpal knife. Here we go. Sometimes it just go. There we go. Hi. Should we up here a little bit more or something? Here we go. I'll tell you what, I'm going to stay within the confines of the instructions sheet. Maybe that way you can kind of see what's going on a little better. How about that? Oh, cool. Hey, two viewers. Two viewers. Ah, ah, ah. Hey, man, it's going okay. It's going okay. Building's going great. We got flamethrower dude. We got melted gun dude with the cool glasses. And I'm just working on the generic, the other generic soldiers that have a flashlight and no hope of survival. So, going in here, getting some more glue. Yeah, let me know what you guys think of this stream. Constructive criticism is always welcome. This is my first time actually doing a live stream like this. I usually live stream myself playing video games. I have before anyway. I did Legend of Zelda a little while back. That was fun. The original Legend of Zelda. That was great. I had a blast doing that one. There we go. Great. Getting the front of them on. Oh, nice. Yeah, Sisters of Battle, huh? Nice. Yeah, they love their flamethrowers. I tell you what. Go, get a little bit of glue on these parts here. I explained earlier on in the stream, I take a toothpick and tip it in the glue because I get the Gorilla Glue, the gel glue, a little bit thicker that I like. It doesn't run everywhere. Yeah. So, hey, you want some really tough miniatures to put together? I got 2 words for you. Robotech Tactics. I mean, my God. The Robotech Tactics stuff was just damn near impossible to put together. Go. And the guy I'm putting together right now is this guy right here that has the hand grenade in his hand. Which I don't know about guard, man, because they get killed too easy. I don't know if I'd want to keep a grenade in. I don't know if I want somebody around me keeping a grenade in their damn hand or what. So, alright guys, reach out to your friends, man. Have them join the stream. This is gonna be fun. Okay? This is gonna be great. You know, I'd love to get some new subscribers out of this, maybe. If I could, that would be great. Let me check eBay. I sell a lot of stuff on eBay and everything like that too. So I just want to make sure that I don't have anything, no offers to send out or anything. I'm kind of vigilant with that. Yeah, they do look cool. I was saying that earlier on, actually. Funny you should mention that. Because it's like you're trying to balance them, right? Without having them at some kooky looking angle or something like that. And, you know, looks like Flash running up a wall. You know, I didn't want that. You know, that type of stupid thing. Okay, B58 and B59. Oh, I did? Oh, was that you? Heretic? Yes! Haha, cool. 1/1000th closer to getting to 1,000 subscribers. B58 and B59. me see. And I hate the way these sprues are kind of laid out. Hey, awesome. Thanks for joining. Thanks for joining. That's great. I'm just down here in good old Florida. We got, and to answer anybody's questions beforehand, we did get hit in the part of Florida I'm in. We got hit a little bit with that hurricane. We didn't get hit a whole lot. Thank God. It was just a bunch of, that was 58, 59 is next, right? Yep, okay, great. Is, the people in Georgia and North Carolina, man, they got screwed big time. I like Cadia. Until they come out with new Cadian models. Probably in the year 40,000 is when they're going to do that. But I love the Cadian models. But they are dated models. I love what they did with the Cadian when they came out the new Cadian models. Those were awesome because they just look, I think somebody said at one point they look tactical, and they should have all the little armaments, knee pads, elbow pads, all that crap. They should have all that. What, my favorite army? Is that what you mean, my favorite army? Oh. My favorite army back in the day, I played a lot in 2nd edition. 40k. My army, didn't want to do that. There we go. My army back in the day was Eldar. I loved Eldar in 2nd edition. And then what happened, the reason I got out of Warhammer for a long time is that in December of 1996, I was in a... Well, come on, is this damn thing going to go together or not? Come on. There we go. In December of 1996, I was in a rather bad car accident that cracked my elbow up, my left elbow up. They had to put 2 screws in it to put it back together and stuff like that. So that kind of took me out for a long time. When you can't hold anything with your left hand, kind of makes, painting be a pain. Okay, come on. Is that coming off? Yeah, it came off. Dadgummit. Let me see a stupid thing here. I'm trying to use a little bit of glue discipline too. Because, the more glue you use, the longer it takes to dry. Directly proportional to each other. Yeah, right. But I had a nice Eldar army for 2nd edition. I had a mega army for 2nd edition. It was nice. Good times, good times. I had like Hey, what's going on? Hey, man. Nice to see you. Not a whole lot. Just trying to get some Cadians together to stand upright. Here we go. Come on, stand up for the Emperor. You know you want to. Okay, there we go. Let's go back to number 17 here. I use this Gorilla Glue gel. Works really well. It's just I'm not in the phase of assembly where my fingertips are kind of getting coated in it, which is not fun. So let's see. I'm gonna need that guy right there. Bravo 94. Sir, we killed the Creek Commissar. You did what? '94. Like I said, finding these things is like, where the frick's Waldo, man? This thing's just crazy. They put stuff everywhere. No rhyme or reason to it either. It's kind of crazy. 94. I'm looking for an arm that has a grenade in it. That would be, yep, 94. I swear they had to map some of this stuff. '94. Where the heck is it at? Ah, here we go, right here. I don't know, I kind of like the theory that the Emperor is only alive because the orcs think he's alive. That's kind of funny. Hey, send out the call to your friends, man. Have them join this. Have them join the stream too, man. This is I think this is working out kind of nice. Maybe I'll get a better camera that has a little bit more definition to it. But I think for now, this is working. You know. Yeah. Well, that's the theory anyway. Is because that's the only way the orc stuff can run is because they want it to. You know, because they imagine it can. They imagine what can be unburdened by what has been. Anyway. That's funny. Anyway. Yeah, no, that's not a manly pose for a grenade. I have a smart-ass remark for that. That'll probably make people mad, but... What's this here? B92. '92 and '93. There's '93. '92. B92. Like I said, I have a smart ass answer for your question there, but alright, you ready for my smart ass answer? I think one of the female custodians would sit on his face till he came back to life. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I said it. I said it. I said it. That was me. I totally said that. Okay, I think I cut this thing. There we go. I don't make Gorilla Glue like they used to. Let's see here. Here we go. You like that one, huh? Yeah, there you go. There we go. I think I got that one right. There we go. He ain't got a head yet, but pretty soon he will. Why'd I have to screw with that? There we go. You gotta touch one thing and it just like bloop. If Family Guy did a Warhammer episode, what would Peter say? That stuff does dry quick. Here we go. Yeah, Sinlash. She should have like... Yeah, Sinlash. Pretty nice planet you have here. Be a shame if somebody screwed it. Anyway. Alright, so that's Law's gun, one guy done. Let's see what I got over here. Got working on him. Okay. I am... Alright, we'll put together number 15 here. 68, 69. Giggity. If they did a Family Guy 40K episode, Peter would say, Cadian stands, but you don't, Joe. Yeah. Meg would play squats. Alright, cool. Where are you from? I might live stream some tomorrow too. Oh, Indiana. We're in Indiana. I'm in Florida. But I work remotely for a company in Indiana, so that's kind of cool. Can't tell you where. I should probably do the responsible thing and go to bed too. but I'm not. Yeah, check out something cool. I did a live stream about a month ago where I live streamed playing the original Legend of Zelda video game from the Nintendo Entertainment System. That was a cool video. That was legitimately a cool video. Yeah, a lot of places got hit bad, man. Tons bad, tons bad, tons bad. Oh, well, hell, we got 4 concurrent viewers. All right. Well, Cadia. Cadia stands, but you're going to lay down, right? Hey, everyone. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. Subscribe to my channel. I'm looking to get 500 subscribers by the end of the year. Brother, can you spare a subscriber? Right? Okay, why is this not clicking in there like it should? Looks like it should just go like right in there or something. Right in there. Right in there, dude. Come on. Okay. I guess I can take this. Get that piece. Damn it! Stupid thing. Nope, can't get that off. Gotta do something. Here we go. There we go. I'm gonna let these guys dry overnight. Son of a bitch. Okay, come on. There we go. Alright, alright, alright. Looks like we got quite a bit done tonight. Alright, guys. I appreciate everybody that tuned in for the live stream. We've been on we've been live for the past hour and a half. Well, time flies when you're gluing your fingers together. Here's our progress so far. Go. And we got and him together. So we got the guy with the flamer. We got the guy with the melta gun. And we got the guy throwing a grenade. Kind of cool stuff. Then here we go. We got number 14 and number 15. Here we go. Put 14 there. And put 15 there. Alright, guys. Have fun. Have a great night. I enjoyed doing this with you. Have a good one. Again, like and subscribe to my channel.